Hey, welcome back, everyone. And those of you that are returning, welcome back. And those of you that are new, welcome to my platform. My name is Astraea Love, and I'm going to do a reading for you guys today. So, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Welcome in, Fashionista. Happy Saturday. I hope you're having a beautiful day. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, hit that like bell, like button. What is it? Like, it's so many things I have to remember. Like, subscribe, like, share if you feel called to, or if you feel like it would benefit somebody else. Never share if you don't want people to know that you like tarot, right? But share if you feel called to. Make sure you're subscribed and make sure you tap that like button. Okay. Those things really help this platform. And I appreciate all of you who do not have money to donate that like the video. I am totally happy with the likes, the shares, the subscribes, all that good stuff. Yes, like button, the bell. Oh, it's so funny. It's so many things to remember. So we're going to jump right into the prayer. We're calling upon the Most High God, the Holy Spirit, Jesus Christ, and any other ascended masters that are present with us today or that are relevant to this reading. We're calling upon Archangel Sachiel. Archangel Sachiel, just to let y'all know, I'm going to type his name in the chat. Him, her, they, them, because angels can move between female and masculine depending on what they choose. Okay, so Archangel Sachiel is the angel of abundance and money, prosperity. So we're typing him in. So you can Google a prayer to Archangel Sachiel. In fact, I will Google one really quick. Actually, if you like a certain archangel, you can just Google like prayer to that angel and it'll pull it up. Okay, so it says, Archangel Sachiel, I call upon your divine presence. Surround me with your blessings of abundance, wisdom, and prosperity. Guide me to make wise financial decisions and attract positive opportunities. Help me to remain grateful and generous in all that I do. Amen. You can also add Divine Archangel Sachiel, radiant presence of abundance and prosperity. I come before you with a heart full of gratitude and reverence. I seek your divine guidance, blessings, and intercession on my life. With deep reverence, I ask for protection and assistance in managing my finances responsibly. Shield me from any ill-intentioned individuals or circumstances that may threaten my financial stability. Please bless and protect my home, making it a sanctuary of abundance and prosperity. Infuse every corner with the energy of abundance, love, and harmony. I offer my heartfelt gratitude for your presence in my life. Archangel Sachiel, thank you for your unwavering love, guidance, and assistance. Help me release any limiting beliefs or negative thought patterns that hinder my progress. Fill my heart with optimism, faith, and deep knowing that I am deserving of the blessings that flow abundantly into my life. So that is a really good prayer for Archangel Sachiel. And Archangel Sachiel, for some reason, I think his name has to do with like a purse, like a money bag. 222. Welcome in, Fashionista. I love it. 222 is a good number. So we're asking that our ancestors, our spirit guides, our guardian angels basically put a cloak of protection around us and shield us from any negativity while we're doing this reading and then afterwards. And if anything comes up during the reading that needs to be cleared, we ask that the angels help us process whatever information and clear and cleanse out whatever needs to be released. And thank you, God, for everything that you do for us. Thank you for all of the support coming from the people that watch this platform. And thank you for just in general, everything. Thank you, Jesus, for your help as well. And thank you, the other ascended masters. Now, there are a lot of ascended masters. What qualifies to become an ascended master basically is if you have had if it's basically when you become an ascended master, you come down to earth in some type of way. Okay. And then you have an earth lifetime. Yeah. Let's get the likes up, you guys. You have an earth lifetime. And during that lifetime, you end up ascending. You go through an ascension, right? So then you become an ascended master. And why the ascended masters are so relevant to us is because they've had an experience whether they're an angel or a person that was on the planet Earth, they've had a human like experience, so they know they know more intimately about what humans go through. So I feel like they're very, very relevant, and they're also very protective. Each ascended master has something like that they rule over, something that they're known for. Archangel Metatron is one angel that lived his life as a human and then ascended and became Archangel Metatron. So just to let you know about ascended masters, they're really good energies, very high vibrational energies to work with, and absolutely just lovely. Everything that works of the light, what I love about them is that they respect life and they will meet you wherever you're at, you know, in whatever circumstance you're in, and they'll help you ascend or transcend your situation. And so they won't do it for you, but they'll teach you how to do it for yourself, which is beautiful, right? All right, you guys, let's get the likes up. And I apologize if I keep reminding y'all. It's just we need to get at least 50 likes on the video. We're working ourselves there. We're getting there. And I believe in you guys. It's just one click of the finger, one tap. It's not going to hurt you to like the video. I promise. I promise you that. So, okay. So now we're going to do the contract. And this is just for my safety and for yours, right? So by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Please be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. Also, this contract includes no energy harvesting, no evil eyes, no gatekeeping, and no shadow banning. This is the other one. Yeah, I think no witchcraft. That's what it is. Oh, you're totally good, Fashionista. I love your enthusiasm and your support is amazing. So thank you so much for reminding people to like the video because it's super important. So I have some good news for you guys. I got the message that wealth and riches are on their way. There's nothing anybody can do about it. It's literally your guys' time to shine. 2, that's taking steps towards becoming financially independent, financially stable. And it goes beyond financial stability. So financially stable to me, that means that you're financially steady. You have a certain amount of income and you're able to make that stretch it or last it or whatever. But I think that being financially abundant goes beyond being financially stable, And so what I'm getting is financial abundance, like prosperity, wealth, riches. And you can define wealth however you want to. Again, I consider health to be wealth. I also consider money to be wealth. So there are many things that money cannot buy that we can be rewarded with, like health, beauty, love, that type of thing. But I am picking up on physical resources. So this could be you being given a home. This could also be, I got a message this morning that some people, when we had that big spike in rent money, welcome in, Shaman Maria. It was like rent was at a certain number, but then all of a sudden the rent went completely boom, and it just went up like, I don't know, for some people probably $1,000 or something. It just seemed like it went up a lot. I am getting that there may be some type of discount or reduced rent. People, it's balancing itself out. It went up, now it's going to come down. So look at that Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. Yeah. So basically, people, if you have been paying a lot in rent money, your rent could go down. You could be inheriting a house. You could be inheriting property, which property is almost just as good as a house, right? Because a lot of the times when you go to purchase a home, well, depending on where it is, like sometimes they'll include the home and the land that it sits on that'll just be one lump sum that you pay. But sometimes, like, especially if you're building a new home, you have to buy the land first and then you have to put a house on it. And so you guys could be inheriting something. You guys could be, I forget what it's called when you continually pay your bills on time and they give you like a break. You may be getting your rent reduced. And if you guys are paying a lot of rent money, you know, um, that may be something to discuss with the person that you're paying the rent to, because it seems like the markets are all changing, you know. So let's see what's going on in the energy. The Hermit, look at this. So you guys have definitely isolated yourselves. And I feel like because you guys are in hermit mode, you have been able to look at your finances and go, okay, this is where I'm overspending, or this is where it could really help me to save a little bit extra. You know, you could have opened another account and you keep moving, even if it's just like $3 to $5 a month, any amount of money extra that you can move over to a savings account. As time goes by, that savings account, like what I suggest when you're doing your finances, is to move some money over so that you have a little bit for a rainy day, you know. So sometimes when people win the lottery, they'll end up spending everything that they have, and then they end up back in the same position that they were in when they won the lottery, and it's because they didn't do anything, especially with their thoughts and their beliefs and their spending habits, so that they would be able to hold on to the money. Because it's one thing to become rich. It's another thing, and rich people will tell you this, it's one thing to become wealthy. It's another thing to keep the wealth and stay wealthy, which is like a whole nother task that people are not told about. Right. So you could have isolated yourself from spending habits, from spending sprees, or just from people that want you, like when you go around them, they want you to spend a lot of money. High Priestess, look at this. So you guys are extremely intuitive. And using your intuition when it comes to resources is probably one of the biggest gifts you have. It's going to help you figure out what you want to invest in and what not to invest in. You want to invest in the number 4, like something that's going to give you protection, a foundation, stability, something that for the future days to come, you can, build upon. And you need that basic structure of north, south, east, west, the 4 archangels, the 4 directions, and then a stable foundation. You have to have something to build upon, right? Just think about building a house. You can even think about Lincoln logs. You got to have those 4 basic logs before you can stack any more to build. So that's why the number 4 is all about protection. It's all about stability, and it's about, balancing things out and having a foundation. So you guys could be using your intuitive abilities to help build this foundation. I feel like somebody is watching you be in hermit mode, and they are like wanting to know what your secret is, how you're staying afloat. It's because you trust in God. If you had to rely on this physical world, like child support, whatever else monthly payments could come in, when you're relying only on the physical world, things may not come through because you're relying on the human race, and none of us are perfect, right? But when you rely on God and you keep putting your faith and trust in God, it doesn't matter if you go through little bouts of not making money, you will still always make it by. So, it's almost like God sometimes will test us and say, okay, are you going to just give up, or are you going to keep moving forward? And so the Spirit wants you to know, the Holy Spirit wants you to know that you're doing the right thing. You guys are using your intuition on what you're going to invest your time and your energy into, and that's where you're going to see the biggest return in your life. So I don't know if you guys are thinking about starting a new job, opening a new business, starting a platform, starting a channel, starting a teaching course, or any of those things. I just heard for somebody becoming a yoga instructor. Some of you may even be like taking extra classes, like Reiki classes, yoga instructing classes, and other things like that are going to benefit you, because you'll be able to teach other people and then charge money for that skill. So, yeah, you guys are building upon something at this time. I'm also seeing somebody illustrating cute little cartoons. Okay. Yes, I love it. I love the creativity that's coming through. You guys are very much an open channel for spirit right now to express itself. You definitely do have a King of Swords energy that is looking at your finances with what do they say? It's like going through your finances with a fine comb. They're trying to figure out where this extra money is going to come in from so that they can block it. But there's nothing that this person who's very envious and jealous of your intuitive ability. See, this person, you guys could be a divine feminine energy. This King of Swords is not a divine masculine. They are very jealous of divine energy because this person feels like they've had to work for everything. Like, obviously, people have to work for stuff, but like this person has a very skewed vision of women. Okay. And maybe this man pays a lot of money in child support or something, but this person is looking at you and going, where are you getting these resources from? What are you doing that's illegal so I can bring my sword down on your neck and stop you from moving forward? The thing is you're not doing illegal things for money. Okay. You could operate on donations, and people have been good to you. Literally. Amen to that. People should be good to you. You're a divine being. You should be respected. You should be financially supported. Like, what is this person talking about? So again, they're off their rocker. They want to judge you because I don't know if you make more than this person. You probably don't. This person has tried to put you into poverty. Okay. They don't like your intuitive ability. They do not like that you are a high priestess. This person feels very threatened. They're actually terrified of you, which is weird because intuitive people usually are the nicest ones. It's only people that use their gifts for really bad stuff that you need to be afraid of. But like, literally, you're not a wicked witch or anything like that. So I don't know why this person is so tuned into your finances. I think somebody put this person onto you and they're angry that they haven't been able to find anything to catch you up with. This person's also angry that they weren't able to contact your employer, the person that rents to you, and that they're not able to tell that person that they're not allowed to give you a home or to let you rent or let you stay in a certain area. And again, you could like be renting from a house that's in your family or something like that. You could have just inherited something. This person is trying to stop you. Look, because they see that you're this star messenger and it bothers them. Your light exposes this person's demonicness, I should say, this person's demonic. Because I think anybody that's trying to cut off somebody else's finances or trying to mess with their finances, I think that is seriously wrong. I think that's such a high offense against God, the Holy Spirit, and the divine realm to try to strip somebody of their physical possessions and of their home. I think that is so wrong that people should have their head clearly taken off for that. I literally feel like somebody trying to put you into homelessness and poverty, that person should be forced to live through the same exact strife. Literally, that same exact thing. And this person is very scarcity mindset. They feel like your intuitive ability is a problem to their organization. And maybe this person shouldn't join a fucking cult then. If they've got such a problem, literally, you're dealing with somebody that's very judgmental that wants to abuse their power to have you thrown out on the streets, and God will never, ever allow that. In fact, this person is about to really be punished by the Most High God. And I rarely say that because I don't believe that God is just like going to punish people unless it's absolutely necessary. But God will allow people to get their karma, which is kind of the same thing. This person acts like they have very high moral standards, but they're sitting in their position of authority, trying to defame you and dethrone you from yours. That's kind of weird. Why is this man so threatened? 10 of Cups, because you are happy, you're at peace, you have found contentment, you found joy. Commitments are made to you and kept. You could have purchased a home. This person is pissed. I don't care what their problem is. They have to answer to God for what they've been trying to do to you. And that it's wrong to try to put somebody in poverty. The people that go messing around with witchcraft, trying to do this type of things, those are the people that will be put in poverty, literally. A Chariot. Like I said, this King of Swords is attached to the police. These police and this King of Swords are in some type of secret society, cult, coven, whatever. Masonic group, and these people fear you exposing the crimes that they commit on a day-to-day basis. This judge has stolen many people's inheritances, then literally had these police officers persecute somebody for their property, for the house they live in, for what they own. And this person has literally stripped many people who are innocent people of their possessions, and has put many people out on the street because those people don't want to conform to this secret society cult bullshit, and it is bullshit. Stupid. These men are idiots. So yeah, I am picking up on a lot of masculine energy. They're very threatened by anybody that can stand on their own 2 feet and can make decisions for themselves. So this person could have been trying to put police on you. I don't care what their position of authority is. You've not done anything wrong, so they can try to put police on you all day and night. But these cops may want to be very mindful when it comes to fucking with you and your abundance, because literally they had better not. I'm not joking. They had better not, unless they want the wrath of God, the vengeance of the Most High brought down upon their necks, which could be very dangerous for police officers because they're already put in dangerous positions. They had better not, because just because you won't take somebody's life doesn't mean the Most High God won't send death after these people, literally, to cause endings for them, because they tried to do this to you. They're trying to do it to you. They don't want to see you have any financial succession. They don't want to see you have anything you could leave to a child, a personal legacy. They want all of your money stopped and blocked. Okay. And they don't have the authority to do that. In fact, these cops are also being watched by feds. So they might want to be mindful about stealing anybody else's inheritance and fucking with them, because now they're being watched by the FBI. The moment they plugged your name into whatever system to try to look at your wheel of fortune, these people put themselves up under severe judgment. Severe judgment. And you're over here getting your wishes granted, which means people are donating to you. People are being kind to you. You're not having to struggle for things. This group of weirdos needs to be exposed. They need to be exposed. 5, because something needs to change. There's got to be change. When it comes to this type of crap, this needs to stop. These greedy people. And the funny shit is that they keep contacting like the IRS and people to look into your finances, and there's nothing that can be found on you. Yet these people are stealing people's inheritances, not paying taxes on it, and they're keeping the shit for themselves. They do not want the IRS looking into their finances. So that's what's about to happen here. These people that keep trying to send others to look into your finances, to take you to court for something, these people literally that are doing this are being investigated by the FBI, and they're about to be brought in for questioning. So they might want to be mindful about all of the inheritances they've already stolen from people through the legal system, and everybody else that they've put in binds and put in chains so that they could take their money and their property. They might want to be mindful about that. The fact that they have done this to many, many, many people, and now they're being watched by the FBI. They're being monitored in their place of business where they work at, in the justice system and behind the scenes. Yeah, these people are cooked. This is basically over. And there may be feds that have infiltrated this secret society as well. And these feds do not care about whatever their creed is. If their creed, if their literal whatever creed that they create in their secret society means going after a divine being, a star messenger of the Most High God, then that organization is cooked. They're done. It's over. Okay? Because attacking divine beings is not what the government is paying these people to do. It's not stripping, welcome in Goldilocks. It's not stripping people of their possessions. That is not what the government is paying these people to do. The government's paying these people to do their fucking job, not to come for people's inheritances and try to steal from them and then get them imprisoned or thrown out on the streets and take their property and sell their houses. Okay, that's exactly what these people are doing. The FBI watches me. I know that they know about these people. These people, this group of cops and weird ass motherfuckers, like this judge or whatever, these people were in the city that I used to be in. Okay, and there's many more of them that exist all over the world or all over the United States at least, that are, no, actually all over the world, but we're just going to talk about the United States because this organization, the Masonic cult crap, goes all over the world. But the thing is that they're stealing resources from innocent people, sacrificing them, throwing them on the street, putting them in jail, putting them in, framing them, setting them up. They're doing all of this crap and then stealing their property, selling their property, and doing all of this backhanded shit, like literally to people who are not doing anything wrong at all. Just anybody that if you look weak in society, these people will come and try to do something to you because they like to prey upon innocent, weak people. And I can smell the black magic off of them, and it's disgusting. They smell like sulfur shit. That's what they smell like. They smell funny to the rest of everybody else as well. These people can't get this smell off of them because they've done dirty things to people to get basically blood money and trying to imprison people who are innocent. That, like, it literally, if these people move forward with trying to put you in jail for being a starred messenger, they will find themselves taken off the face of the earth. And that could be through disease. It could be through debt. These people, they divide what they steal from others up between their secret society. They divide it up. That's how their secret society continues to thrive, off of sacrificing people and putting them in chains or putting them out on the street, or, just having them straight up fucking killed, like straight up putting them in jail and having them assassinated while they're in prison. Yeah, these people they have false accusations. The IRS has already, the IRS is even being investigated by the FBI, because why is the IRS taking side jobs from these judges and cops to go, I want to say, interrogate certain people for their finances when there's nothing on record that they owe the IRS for it? But not only that, but taxes are optional. Okay. You do not have to pay taxes. However, if you don't pay taxes, somebody could come pay the taxes on your house and steal your house right out from underneath you and have you evicted. But taxes are optional. They don't like that I said that. I don't care. I am not afraid of these people. I'm not afraid of these cops. I'm not afraid of these judges, these false officials. Their day is done. Their time here on this planet Earth to do this dumb shit to people is over. And they're getting the negative karma that they rightfully deserve for doing this to others. When these people's wives figure out what they've done to get this money that they're spending, these women are not going to be okay with these people committing crimes. They're just not. That's blood money. You taking somebody's life, putting them in jail, setting them up to get stabbed. You're taking somebody's life and divvying up the resources, thinking that somebody is not protected and not cared about. That is completely inaccurate. These people tried to sacrifice you. Now they're being sacrificed, and they're wondering what can they do to stop this process of elimination, because God is eliminating them from the earth. There's nothing. They already did the biggest mistake they could ever do, coming for one of God's chosen people. So from this point, they tried to sacrifice you so that they could have a reason to throw you in jail, to get you taken out of your home and put somewhere else. And these people are suffering for it. These people could be getting health problems. They could be having to pay a lot of fines and a lot of other extra, things, like a lot of extra bills. These people are going to run out of money pretty quick. This organization is, if they don't stop. If they don't stop and repent and pay you reparations, these people are going to go homeless. They're going to be out on the streets. And anybody that takes these people in will suffer the same exact negative karma that they're going through. So people might want to be mindful about who they help at this time. Yeah, 3 of Wands. These people wanted to stop you from having a creative vision. They wanted to stop you from being able to live freely and to use your skills to help other people see a way out of problems. Okay. So, you know, just because somebody doesn't agree with your political or your religious or spiritual beliefs does not mean that they can make you homeless, put you on the street, attack you, abuse you, be cruel to you, and be a fucking evil sadist. These people are, they might as well be charged for murder because that's what they've been doing. They've been actually taking people's lives. And this is why they're being watched by the FBI. Yes, these people in jail, they want reduced sentences. And if they have stabbed an inmate for one of these judges, somebody that shouldn't have never been in jail because they never did anything, you know, the FBI is looking at that and they better act now. In fact, the whole city that I used to come from, I think that martial law should be brought in and all of those people should be put up under judgment and fired and gotten rid of, because that's exactly what they were trying to do to me. And now I'm seeing that they're trying to do that same exact shit to somebody else. No, I don't care what it is that they think you've done. You've never done anything to deserve to be stolen from, unalived, put in prison, all of that crap. These people need to seriously wake up. Yeah, you have a whole community that's backing you. You don't have anybody in this community besides these people or the officials in it. You don't have anybody in your community that wants to see bad things happen to you. So you also have built a community with your good deeds. And because you won't allow these people near you, you have not been pulled into a court case. You have not been pulled into prison. I am picking up on somebody's ex trying to get them locked up and saying bullshit things about you. These people want to sacrifice you because they think you're some type of prostitute or something. 5, change must occur. If the feds do not act on this, then the feds are going to be in the same boat that these people are in. So they literally have to. The CIA needs to fork over all of the information that they've accumulated on these weird ass people and give it to the feds so the feds can bring up federal charges on these people and put them in the chains that they need to be in so that other innocent people are not put out on the street. If we want to stop homelessness, we got to stop this scheme right here. Yes. Yeah. True people are facing very serious charges. They'll make up anything to get out of their charges and send the police on a wild goose chase. That's exactly it. And it's waste of resources. It's a waste of resources. It's a wasting of, you know, people's time. This is all because somebody can't control you. They can't shut your mouth. They can't make you stop talking. And literally, why would you ever? Don't ever back down. I don't care how much power in the physical realm these people hold. They are not more powerful than the Most High God. And they might want to be mindful that God is more powerful than their 33rd degree. The Most High God has created everything, including their stupid dumbass. And which I'm sure God at this point is regretting that he ever created these people or it. So I would not doubt that at all. These people, they do not know what is about to come up on them because of your Wheel of Fortune. Your Wheel of Fortune includes justice, you know. Wow. That is exactly why I was going through Goldilocks. I had neighbors that were calling the police on me every single day. And even days when I was not even there at my home, they were still calling the cops on me. And they were having the police follow me and stalk me and all of this dumb shit. And so I had to move away from those people. And now they're stuck in a cursed city on cursed burial grounds with these types of people that they already manipulated. And that's going to eventually come back on them. So yeah, make sure you guys like the video. This Knight of Cups, this is so silly. This is so silly. This idea of sending some man in to control you, to beat you up so that you will not be able to speak anymore. You're not going to accept any weird love offer coming from any Knight of Cups. First of all, you don't need a romantic love offer. When will these people get it through their freaking thick ass skulls that you don't want them? My left ear just started ringing. You don't want these people. You don't want whatever they have intended to send towards you. These men are they're so stupid. They're so intellectually unintelligent. It is unbelievable. How do these people even pass the testing that's required to get in the position that they're in? The fuck? How dumb could they be? They really think that you are so desperate, you're just going to accept any like love proposition. No, you're not going to whatever weird ass cult, eyes wide shut party this shit is. You don't want to be a part of that. It's okay for you to not want to be a part of a secret society cult that abuses women and is misogynist and fucking weird. Pretty much they might as well be sucking each other off because they value their relationship with other men over a normal relationship with a woman. Fucking weirdos. 6. So like literally these people tried to change the outcome of your life, basically. And now they're seeing the backlash of that because you're not going to, if this is a Knight of Cups energy that they've already tried to send to you, you rejected that shit. In fact, you most likely never even saw the offer because God kept it from you. These people want to hack your devices and use all this spyware and cop resources to stalk you. But there is a law and there's no evidence. There's a law that these people have to abide by, basically a rule that if you don't have any type of evidence on a person to show that they need to be stalked and followed and bugged and all that shit, then you can't do it. And these people have broken that law. They continue to break that law and they're trying to get information on you because somebody has literally said that you sell your body for money. They're a fucking liar. How stupid are these cops? These cops could take one look at you and see that you're not a prostitute. Like, I don't know what type of crack these people are smoking, but they need to stop with the drugs. They need to stop with the orgies because these people are already infected with something and they don't know that they are. That's their karma for fucking with you. You're here to get justice, literally. They're all spellbound. Yeah, literally. Justice is part of your wheel of fortune, which means you will have public fame and recognition, 6 of Wands. That is part of your destiny. Nobody's going to be stopping that. This Hierophant group, this Masonic cult, they might as well sacrifice these people to the devil that they serve. They would get more sacrificing these people than trying to sacrifice you. Because anytime they try to sacrifice you, that devil energy is going to come and take one of these people out. Literally. Do it again, idiots. Because do you think the devil wants to get in trouble with the Most High God? No. Whatever demonic energy, these people could have been trying to send rats and pestilence to you, and now their homes are infected because Beelzebub is not playing this fucking game with these dumbass humans. Beelzebub does not care what their agenda is and doesn't care the way that they feel about you. It's basically insignificant. These people's opinions are unwarranted. They're not necessary. And literally, it's not their job to have any opinion of you. You know, they want to sacrifice you to the devil so bad for your money. They're not getting fucking anything other than the feds breathing down their neck. Okay, literally. And the feds, the thing is with the feds is that there are higher forces than the feds. If the feds don't persecute these people, the higher forces that are above the feds will come down. They'll wipe the feds out, get rid of them, and then they'll still persecute these people. So again, these people are up under some heavy ass judgment for what they've done. There's already too much evidence and too many people have been hurt. And so, you know, at some point, this is why I truly do not have a problem with vigilante justice. I don't. Any type of justice is better than no justice. So this King of Swords might want to shut his damn mouth when it comes to you, because everything that comes out of his mouth makes him look like he's stupid. Like he's jealous and envious that he can't get your sexual energy and pass this disease to you to make you sick. That's literally what I'm picking up on. Like, grow the fuck up and go to the doctor and get your wee-wee looked at. It's like these little penised men that are a part of this stupid sex cult, they need to back up and go to the doctor. Do something about themselves. Do something about their filthy ass hygiene. Take a spiritual bath. I don't know. They need to do something because they're infected. Literally. These people do not want to have to go to jail and then have AIDS in jail. They might want to be mindful, okay, about what they're doing. You know, they view you as this innocent, you know, childlike being that is just an easy target. You You may be innocent and childlike, but it's part of your angelic nature. It doesn't mean you're weak, and it doesn't mean that you're open for attack. And this Hierophant group does not have the authority, not in the spirit and not in the physical, to call any type of judgment on you or to take anything from you. And not only that, God is protecting you. God does not protect these people. In fact, there are no deities that want to step to the Most High. There's not one. And when you have Jesus as a brother, Jesus is coming through and going, nope, I'm going to save you from this one. I'm going to save you from this one. I'm going to save you from that. I'm going to save you from that. I'm going to save you from that. Literally, Jesus is like, I'm going to save you from all these people. And where these people serve the devil, you serve God. It doesn't mean that because you serve God, you deserve to be attacked. The devil really doesn't have an agenda like that. The devil only wants the people who are low vibrational, who are part of these types of cults and covens and bullshit like that. The devil doesn't come for God's people. You'll notice that the devil will only manipulate the evil, wicked, sinful people around you and manipulate them to act all fuckety. The devil cannot actually do anything to you. There's no entity that can do anything to you. You guys are too powerful. So again, this Hierophant group is ridiculous. There's somebody that's in this Hierophant group that you knew in the past when you were younger. And they brought your name to this Hierophant group. That person's also going to get taken off the face of the earth. King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is not the person who brought you to these people. I don't know if they're going to show up in this reading, hopefully. But the King of Pentacles is somebody who loves to make deals, you know. They love to make deals for people's souls, and they love to look at people's finances and then make a deal with the devil. Okay, if I can get that person, if I can kill that person, sacrifice them, put them in prison, whatever, what are you going to give me? The devil has literally told these people that they're not getting anything, and now they're really upset. The devil has said, yeah, I can't touch that person. Sorry. You might want to send me towards a sinner that I can actually touch, but I can't. I don't want people who are of God. I don't want anything from anybody who is worshiping the Most High God and is following the Most High God's order. But because the devil's a liar, the devil definitely told this King of Pentacles that you could be sacrificed, knowing that when these people go to sacrifice you, it'll be them, because the devil actually wants them. You know what I'm saying? That's just how the devil works. It's like, that's how the lower vibrations work. They want the person that's doing the evil, because those are people that can be manipulated to do more evil or whatever, right? Those are people that are willing to give up their soul, or you can't actually give up your soul, but that's not the point. They're willing to make deals for their soul for monetary success. Okay. And this King of Pentacles doesn't like that you won't sleep with them, that you won't join their Hierophant group, that you won't shut your divine mouth, basically. These people, if they didn't want to get exposed, maybe they should stop doing shit to somebody that can expose them. Instead of trying to take you out, maybe they should realize when they're beat and go, okay, that person can expose us. Let's target someone else. That's what an intelligent being would do, would realize that you are not somebody that can be messed with, and then they should target somebody else. But these people are not intelligent. They're stupid and ignorant, and they smell bad. And they will be exposed. Trust me. The feds are like literally the feds have enough information on this judge. The feds are going through every transaction this judge has ever done since they became a judge. And this person will be taken into court. They will be sued for a lot of fucking money. And then they will be put in jail. And hopefully when people go into jail, they make them have a physical and do a test on them to treat STDs and stuff. I don't know what jails do. But yeah, like literally, these people are finished. Their whole little organization is over. The feds have already infiltrated this, and they have enough evidence now at this point that they can put this Hierophant group in prison, this Knight of Cups in prison, this hangman energy, these police and this deal maker, shady ass motherfucker, financial advisor in prison. So, they have enough evidence on these people to put them all in prison for a very long time. And that's exactly what's about to happen. Four of Pentacles, this is all because of what God gave you, the inheritance that you have. And so these people are trying to fight over a spiritual inheritance. Make it make sense. It's something that's spiritual. And if you were born into money or you were born with a trust fund, then that's also a blessing that you have. I'm starting to feel really nauseated, which means that these people are doing something with witchcraft. They're doing something to put spells on you. They're the ones that are up under the spell of stupid, dumbass retardism. Literally, somebody put their witchcraft backfired and it's working on them. They're the ones that are up under a spell. Stupid fucking idiots. Straight up magician. These people are the ones that are up under a spell, not you. And they're up under judgment. They're up under judgment. These people are seriously about to be severely judged. Not only that, their wives and their concubines are not going to be getting this stolen money anymore. And when they find out that it came through blood money, through the selling of other individuals and trafficking them and putting them in prison and other dangerous situations and having them unalived unjustly, these people, some of them are going to walk away and not want, and they're going to want to take a spiritual bath and cleanse themselves of what they've been involved in. Six of Swords. These people are about to go to a court case that they're not going to make it out of. They will be put in shackles right there in the jail. This is an end to what they were doing to your finances. This is over. What they were trying to do to me, to you, this is over. You're doing your work. You're doing your due diligence. Your work magically manifests. These people, they spend too much time up under the moon with the death energy, being foolish as fuck, trying to limit people's income, trying to breadcrumb people, trying to have people's finances stripped from them so that they can have dominion over them. That's not ever going to happen. And these people are enemies from another lifetime. They tried to do this to you in another lifetime. You have an Ace of Pentacles here. You also have a twin flame that is very wealthy that's coming in. These people don't like that that you're able to regenerate. Yeah, the feds and the government are going to be taking steps towards these people that have abused their power. Like literal steps. They have enough evidence on them and enough to put these people away for the rest of their lives. Okay, so there's enough evidence on them already. And if they don't act, like within the next 48 hours if they don't make a move on these people and start confiscating their boats and all these things that they've purchased without having the financial backing and resources, these people also off of all of the money they've stolen, they've never paid any taxes on that stolen money. So they owe the IRS as well. So there are many different groups that are investigating these people. And by the time they decide to walk away, it's already too late. There's already too much evidence against them. And look at the devil. There's too much evidence that they've been doing this. And the thing is that when these feds pull them in, these people are the people that abuse the power. There's nobody else that they can throw under the bus to get out of prison time. These people will have to go to jail. It's mandatory. It's mandatory for them to get what they tried to do to somebody else. And this is all because somebody was jealous of you. They were envious and they wanted to stop your money. And so they contacted where you work at. They could have contacted YouTube, tried to bribe them, whoever they contacted, they definitely tried to contact somebody and bribe them to get you thrown out of your house, to get your finances cut off, and to get any type of payment that you receive stopped. And they're wrong for that. I feel like people should be, it should be punishable by death. If you're going to try to take somebody's life from them or put them in a position to where they're going to need to take their own life because they can't have their basic needs covered, then you should be in prison and you should have your life stripped from you. These people do not respect life. They don't respect people's money. They don't have a good rapport with finances. With if money is an energy, money is repelled from them, repulsed. Money does not want to go towards these people. It wants to come towards you. Seven of Swords. These people know that many choices confront them, but there's only going to be one correct choice, and that's to leave you and your finances alone. To give you whatever you've asked for financially to have your bills paid. They need to fork that shit up because them trying to block you is getting them put in prison. This is all because of somebody's jealousy and envy and selfish choices. And the feds are probably like, how does she know about what we're about to do? These people are about to get raided. Their doors kicked in. Four of Swords is fucking over. I'm not kidding. Like, it doesn't matter what choice they make with the Seven of Swords. Even though many choices confront them, only one is the correct answer. And these people, it doesn't even matter if they choose the correct thing to stop doing what they're doing and walk away. They've already done too much. So, this is going to be a break in the fighting when it comes to your finances. You have wealth and riches coming towards you. God is going to make sure you always have an Ace of Pentacles, that money is always flowing in. And this world is about to change, literally. People that think that they can just get away with shit forever are delusional. So yeah, these money blocks happened for a time, but it's not going to happen moving forward. Ace of Swords, you've got overflowing protection of your intellectual property, your intellectual projects. You have a breakthrough coming. You also have your life's mission and career becoming very clear. What you're here to do is to help warn other people about people like this so they don't fall into their traps. One, you're getting a new beginning. These people are also getting a new beginning, but it's going to be in prison. And I have had, the past 2 nights, I have had nightmares about my ex-husband coming into my dream state, trying to get into my energy and fuck with me. And I know that it's talking about this. I know that he was the one that brought me to this cult coven secret society. And I really don't think the world's going to shed not one fucking tear if that person goes missing. Or if they just, are put in prison for the rest of their existence for trying to do this to somebody because they don't want to fucking, like, literally, because I don't want to house that homeless ass losing motherfucker that's broke as shit. Broke dick motherfucker. No, thank you. There was enough time when I was with him that I paid all of the bills and did fucking everything. Weak ass piece of shit. And he might want to be mindful about fucking around in my dream state because I've already reported it to the Most High God, the Holy Spirit, and to everything in the demonic realm and everything in the heavenly realm as well. That, hey, if you come across this motherfucker, the answer is no. The answer is absolutely not. These people will not be getting a new beginning off of your back. King of Cups, literally. I feel like this is a Fed right here. This person is actually mentally balanced. They're not up under spell work, for one. This King of Cups may inform you that these people were trying to do this to you, but it's not to scare you. It's just to let you know that you had something working against you. This person gives very wise advice. They could be a counselor of some type. You may end up going to therapy or going to counseling because of these people. But I can guarantee you that any type of help that you get for yourself is going to help you move on from any type of scarcity or lack or abuse that was happening to you in your finances. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're here to leave a legacy to your family, to the people who you care for, that you love. It could be children. It could be, anything. These people they don't have the right to stop you from providing for your family or for yourself. They don't have the right to do that. You're not doing anything illegal. You're paying all your bills. You're doing everything in the upright. There's really nothing that these people or the devil can do. And the devil has got these people up under some type of spell that's got them in the tower. These people literally think that they can compete for your destiny and sell your life to the highest bidder. 5 of Wands, competition, greed, and lust for power. They really thought that they were going to be able to sell your life to the highest bidder, put you on the dark web, and get you beep beep traffic, get you put in traffic. It's a absolutely fuck not. No. There is also a serial unaliver that is watching these people, that they might want to be mindful that there is not just actual government agents that know what these people are doing. There are other, I want to say, agencies. Maybe these people contacted a hit person and tried to put a hit out on you. Whoever they contacted is a serial unaliver, somebody that takes great pleasure and joy in the job that they do, and they're not messy. Okay? This person, the moment they looked at you, they knew that something was not right, because they're not an idiot. They only pick victims that they get paid to do that to. And those people, this person does background checks to make sure that these people deserve what's about to happen to them. And you do not. You have not done anything. You know, you're not a prostitute. You're not selling your body. You're not doing any. And even if you were, it doesn't mean you deserve to be unalived. Like, what the fuck? Page of Cups. These people want to come up with some fishy ass offer and give you some for some materialistic shit. These people want to trap you. They want to give you something that they've stolen from unaliving another person. And so I would not settle out of court with these people. If they come to you and they want to give you some type of resource, do not accept it from this person, because it's blood money, literally money that they got from taking somebody else's life. So yeah, I don't agree with that shit. Taking their life, then selling the property out from under them, taking part of it, what the real estate agent. There's also real estate agents that are going to be put in jail as well. This goes very deep. This whole idea of attacking the divine feminine, coming for the children of God, effing with the chosen ones. This was stupid. I don't know. This has got to be like a fucking ex or something that brought you to these people, because how ignorant are they? They're in the tower. They're being casted out. These people are not going to be forgiven. Queen of Swords, you could have cut this ex off, or cut these people off, or walked away, moved, changed your situation, and these people feel like you deserve to die because you weren't able to fall into their traps. And they weren't able to get your property, your house, your bank accounts, and all the shit that belongs to you. So you deserve to die for that. Make it make sense. These people are going to be grieving from times to come. And I don't care who brought them your information. That person is already up under some fiery ass negative karma that they'll never break free of. This person will most likely be the punching bag for the demonic realm for the rest of this existence. Temperance. Literally, you use temperance when it comes to spending money. You also use temperance when it comes to who you allow in your life. And anybody that smells like this, you're not going to allow near you. They need to understand that your intuitive gift and covers smell, covers the nose. You'll be able to smell the black magic, rotted death, black plague stench off these HIV having weird ass people. Seriously, you'll be able to smell them from like a mile away. You'll know that they're stinky, they're stingy, they're weird. They just don't want to see you in the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know why. You haven't done anything to these people to warrant any of this. So I don't know why. I don't know why they thought that they were going to be able to sacrifice you for money. The devil is a liar. These people didn't know that. They're carrying a 10 of Wands. They wanted to dump that burden, aka AIDS and whatever else, onto you, and it's not going to happen. It's a big F no. These people they can't even put the burden down because they did too much already. Make sure you guys like the video. Yeah, they've done way too much already. The world, literally, you will be world renowned. It is your time to shine. I don't care what burdens these people have. They don't have anything to do with you. So, you know, they're not going to be doing anything to you. Okay, Spirit, show us what we need to know. Closing this session up, that you've got a very strong foundation, Empress, Emperor. You've got a very strong foundation. It's also a great time to begin new projects. Your new project could entail, you know, these people are going to jail. They're going to jail burdened. Okay. You may receive good news that these people have been put down finally, because the military is getting involved. The feds are getting involved. The CIA has already been involved. Hence, where all this information came from, the CIA already knows about. And the FBI and the CIA, they do employ witches and warlocks. Like, they do use witches and warlocks, but it's to further them getting evidence on shit. It's definitely not to attack innocent people. And I don't agree with them hiring witches and warlock, but they're going to do whatever the fuck they want to do. And when I say that all of these illusions that they cooked up about your spirituality, about your belief system, about your life, all of these are coming back on these people. You're still getting a love offer from the universe and from the Most High God and from the physical realm. These people are getting offered a bag of coal. That's what they're getting this Christmas, is coal. They were trying to use a legal resource, legal resources to illegally monitor you, which goes against that law of, like, if you don't have a reason to monitor someone, you can't just go put cameras in their house and stalk them and abuse them. You have an emperor coming in, or you are this emperor that is coming in. These people thought that if they abducted you before this emperor and came in to help you, then they would be able to have what's yours. These people will never touch what's yours. In fact, they're being pretty much shunned and casted away for this behavior. 10 of Pentacles. You got a 10 of Pentacles coming in, and this is yours. Nobody's going to be taking this from you. They can make as many false reports as they want to, but God does not acknowledge lies. Okay? And God is watching everyone at all times. So there's never a second that goes by where we're not being monitored by the Most High. These people are already in regret from what they've witnessed supernaturally going on around you with this illegal surveillance. They are already in regret, crying over spilt milk, that they shouldn't have done this. Now they're getting all caught up and they're going to get thrown in jail. Well, that's the side effect of, you know, listening to this dumb bullshit King of Wands or Knight of Wands. King, you know, fucking king. This is a loser. They listen to this Knight of Wands idiot, and that's what they get. They shouldn't listen to somebody that's stupid as fuck, like straight up. They should not. And in my dreams last night and in the dream the night before, this motherfucker was trying to literally get into my house and sleep with me and get me to sleep with them. And I was like, no, get away from me. I don't want nothing to do with you. Stay out of my dreams. Stay out of here. And then the asshole just tries to come right back. Like, I'm not going to fucking straight up slaughter them in the dream state. I completely did. I had a dragon eat this piece of shit. They should not have done that. 2 of Wands. See, you still have creative projects coming in. You still are seeing your ships come in. These people, they're having a major loss right now. They could be talking about you or be talking about this right now. These people are mentally, sorry, my ear is itching, which is my sign that they're talking about you. These people have mentally and emotionally abused you and neglected your financial state of well-being. Now they want to come in and do more. They better do whatever they were going to do to you, to this Knight of Wands energy. Yeah, because your projects will be completed. Your goals will be finished. What your projects are, everything you're working on is going to come to completion. All right, what do we need to know for the future moving forward? That money's coming in to you and money is leaving these people's hands. You look at this. This is what just fell on the ground. 3 of Cups, good harvest, abundance, active period marked by financial fun relationships. Popularity, invitation to social events, all this stuff. These people, while these people are in the 7 of Pentacles, their finances are turning for the worst. This 9 of Wands, these people need to prepare to be assaulted because the feds are on their fucking way. This 8 of Cups, these people, by the time they decide to turn away from this stupid plan, it's going to be too late. There was definitely a woman that was involved. It was a Queen of Wands witch that's involved with this Knight of Wands. This could be their wife or their girlfriend or something like that, or their side piece. This person is also going to be put in prison because they lied about you, saying that you're a prostitute and all this other shit. No. This is why the serial unaliver hit person looked into you and saw that you are not doing any of this shit. And so this is why these people are about to get also hit with with a hit. Literally, they're in the 9 of Swords. These people, they can't sleep. They're being stalked, haunted, scratched, bit. They're waking up with scratch marks and bite marks all over them. Yeah, that's what they get. These people are blocked. They're completely blocked from following through with this stupid plan against your finances. And now they're about to be in the 5 of Pentacles and they're blocked from getting a house. These people will never own a property. They'll never have the money to get a property. And these people are being put out on the effing streets for this dumb shit. Yeah, this King of Wands literally is ruthless. This person will absolutely take out these other people. So yeah, you don't have anything to worry about. Continue to do what you're doing. Continue to pray. Continue to put up your boundaries and don't, talk to strangers. Don't allow weird people in your house. If you have some type of workman show up and say that they were sent to work on your house and they don't have a work order, you didn't call for them, don't allow those people onto your property. And you guys may end up getting some type of financial income that is going to really upset other people. Let them be upset. Everything they work toward is going to lead them to this 5 of Pentacles energy, being homeless, being casted away by their spiritual group, their little butt fucking coven, and all that dumb shit, all their secret society bullshit. These people are weak. They're cowards. They're liars. And that is why they were lied to by the devil. Literally, the devil is a liar. They should have known that. So yeah, you guys are going to do really well. And I'm very proud of you guys. Like, seriously. Yeah, it's private property. Don't allow people, if people come around your house and act all weird, video record them, and get restraining orders. Don't let people think that you're just not going to do anything. Obviously, you're going to do stuff. The thing is that all you have to do is cry out to God and God is going to come through for you. You know what I mean? Seriously. Like, all you have to do is cry out to God and say, God, these people are attacking me again. They're trying to mess with my finances. They're trying to get me beep, beep, put in traffic. They're trying to sell me. They're trying to sell my soul, which you own, God. These people are trying to sell my soul for monetary success. Please intervene. That's all you need to say. You know what I mean? But yeah, you guys will be fine. Just protect your property. Put up a no trespassing sign. Okay. Because that keeps people from it. Well, it at least keeps the police from going into your yard and stuff. They can't go past a fence that says no trespassing on it. Right? Yeah, I'm totally sick of these people trying to do this stuff to you too. Like, they're cooked. They're finished. All right, you guys, thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. I appreciate you guys for being here. Please like this video, tap that notification bell, and make sure you're subscribed, okay? All right, you guys, know that God loves you. Know that I love you. Until the next reading, peace be with you. Please like this video, tap that notification bell, make sure you're subscribed. My ear is ringing so loud. So this is going to happen soon, you guys. Yeah. Exactly. All right, you guys, peace be with you. I'll see you in the next reading. I love you guys. Bye. See you next time. Have a wonderful Saturday or whatever day when you watch